was the fans here for this tournament?
You know, after yesterday's fan attendance, we didn't think that we would have a full house. So there's a time when I panicked. You know, when Botswana was playing Zambia, and I could see that the hall was almost half full, not even half full, probably less than half full. I thought, oh, now I'm in trouble with the minister, because for him, when he talks to me, he says, I want bums on the seat. Each and every seat must have a bum. So I was quite scared, but you know, I think from the performance of our team, everybody wanted to be part of this.
And you must be very happy and delighted with the victory. And I'm sure now you're looking to continue the momentum and dominate Africa, not only Africa, and also the world.
You don't know what I went through. There was a time when I couldn't stand, when I couldn't sit, when I wanted to, I don't know whether fly or whatever. I was under such tremendous pressure. But as you say, I think now we are ready to take on everyone in Africa as well as in the world. And I think for the girls, it means so much. They went to Jamaica. Then they came back with, even if people don't realize how much it means to us to win one test match against Jamaica. But I think that brought to their minds a sense of we can beat anyone if we are able to beat Jamaica in Jamaica. Now, you know, Malawi has always been our, I don't want to say monkey on the shoulder or nemesis or you know, all those big words don't explain, you know, how we really get blocked whenever people say Malawi, South Africa is playing Malawi. But you know, yesterday I was disappointed. I must say that I was very disappointed. There was a time when I was commenting and I had to leave it because I couldn't take it anymore when our team played Zambia, because I was thinking about Malawi. I was looking at all the loose balls that they were throwing, because I know how Malawi plays. You heard the coach, I'm a black person, and Africa, you know, if you are a black person playing netball, you really don't play in a structure. You just want to catch the ball and jump and whatever and do whatever. So I was thinking about what will happen when we play Malawi, and it happened yesterday. You know, from silly mistakes. Do you know that the team was missed about 17 goals? If we had put in all those goals yesterday, shots, we were going to win. So we always put ourselves under pressure when we play Malawi. But today, you know, these girls said to me yesterday, oh, I said to them, okay, hi, how are you? I said, oh, you're still talking to us, at least you're still talking to us. I said, I'm talking to you because I'm not dead. But tomorrow, if you don't beat Malawi, I'll just collapse and die. And I think that made them change their minds. And I'm very, very proud of the coaching staff as well as the players. Yeah,
you're talking about Jamaica, you won against Jamaica, Northern Ireland, and now this challenge. Would you say now the South African netball is moving in the right direction?
We are definitely moving in the right direction, but we still have a test to see whether really we are in the right direction. You know, in October we're going to play Australia, England and New Zealand. Now these are the top teams. We've played them, and as I say, whenever we look at the analysis from our games against these countries, we find that possession is on our side. We find that our players might have missed, our shooters might have missed more than 20 goals. So when you add what we miss to what they have, we could always beat anyone in the world. So I'm thinking the coach is going to really now start focusing on looking at how we improve, you know, the mentality of our shooters. I think sometimes they just psychologically they get so blocked. But once we can get through that, then I'm capable we can take anyone in the world.
And I know a lot of our players are applying their trades overseas. So now, do you think with this new professional league that will be introduced next year in April, do you think maybe all of those players that are applying their trades overseas will come back here at home and just to weigh their skills against other local girls?
You know, I wouldn't say all our players. Currently, I know of 2 players that are with New Zealand, and our captain Amanda in New Zealand also for experience. Then if there are players that are there, I might not know them because they couldn't have come through our structures. But I think it's good that we could have a Premier League, because it's going to attract any player of quality to come and play in South Africa. The more we have players of quality playing in South Africa in different teams, then that will strengthen the performance of our own players. And the minister did say that the Premier League will be open to players around Africa. Already Mwai, the best player in this Netball Diamond Series, said to me when I was presenting him, Ma, I want to come and play in South Africa. So already she wants to come and play here, because they all realize that although they could beat us, but technically there are things that they can learn from you know, our coaches and our players. So yeah, I think it's a very good idea.
Please just confirm, Mimi, this was IFNA ranked match,
yes,
which means South Africa has moved into number 5. That's correct.
Not really. I wouldn't say South Africa has moved to number 5 because, you know, the way that rankings are calculated, we still have a problem with them because we couldn't understand why after beating Malawi at the World Champs, we became number 5, and then immediately when Malawi played us and beat us in Perth, then we were number 6. So we still, you know, seeking clarification from IFNA around that. But remember that yesterday we played Malawi, they beat us, and today. So there are a number of things that would happen here. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see what impact this has on our rankings. But I think what is very important after the Netball Diamond Challenge is that Zambia was not ranked. Now, for the first time, they were playing in ranking games. So, as I said at the launch, we would really like to pull our Africa, you know, friends and netball playing countries along with us, because our plan as Africa should be we can present 5 teams at the World Champs, and we can have 5 Africa teams in the top 10. We believe that we've got talent to do that.
Yeah, I think just speaking to their coaches, especially the Zambian coach, for them they all found this tournament really useful. They learned a lot from it and thought it would benefit them in other ways, and especially having the Malawian sports minister here as well, giving support. So.
Yeah, you know, I think the minister was just telling me right now that everybody has been calling him right around Africa, including Ghana, who are no way. They were saying, but why is there a tournament and we don't know anything about it? How were teams, you know, selected to play in this? So you see, the interest is huge out there, and everybody now they're understanding and believing that South Africa can really play a very important role in lifting them up technically when you talk about netball. So I think, you know, we have this feeling. We've seen when we go to Africa, we are not welcome there as South Africans. I don't know why. Not only netball, but even, you know, other codes. But they just forget one thing, that they can learn a lot, and we can help them because we are far ahead in most of the sport codes that we play. We are far ahead technically. But in netball, I can assure you that we are very, very far as technical development of technical officials and even performance of our players.
So does this mean you guys are going to expand the Diamond League Challenge next year, maybe to more than 4 teams?
No. We would like to keep it at 4 teams. But what we're going to do is, it's not only for Africa. Yeah, we're going to look at, obviously, Malawi. We will always invite Malawi because it makes it very exciting for us. And yes, we need to help each other to get, you know, break into the top 4. So we'll always invite Malawi. Then we're going to look at which other country in Africa is, you know, playing better. We don't want a country that is ranked, you know, far below us, then, because it lowers the standard of the tournament. But we also want to invite a country from, you know, from overseas. We might decide we want England to come. You know, we want to look at countries that are going to make the competition exciting.
And so from an organizational point of view and a government point of view, was everybody happy this tournament went off?
You know, we're still going to meet and look at, do the post-mortem, so they say. But in general, I think we are all very happy. The minister is happy. He says to me everything went well. But there were glitches here and there. Like, you know, when you come put together an event of this magnitude, you will have that. But we are generally happy that everything went well.
And looking ahead, this professional league by April next year, is that a reality? Is that a bit ambitious?
You know, we've got a minister who wants things done. So already after, like, he has called me there and he's given me clear instructions as to from now what he wants within this week. I want this and this and this from you. We're going to have a big meeting because end of the month I must know that we are launching, because there is no way that it's not going to be launched in April. So I can assure you that if he wants things done, he will have them done. So we will have to just run around and make sure that it happens.
Okay, so that's fantastic for netballing.
I think I must even mention that he has now and then said to me there are sponsors that are already lined up. We just need to put our plans, you know, fine-tune them and then present to these prospective sponsors, and then we get them on board.
Fantastic.